I got a short video here about this super glue. That's the set which I bought. Here the information in the back, especially here the instructions how to use, but I would say it's pretty much standard. What I like here, what was the reason really why to buy this, is because I bought already a lot of larger super glue bottles and I used that 2 or 3 times, and when I wanted to reuse after a couple of months it was totally dried out, couldn't use it anymore. So I thought this works better for me when I don't use a lot. So I have a lot of new tubes then left, and so this is how this looks inside. So we have this perfect seal which prevents from drying out. This is what we want to see, and here inside there's the opening here, and so this is how this works. We have to hold it in an upright position like that and then screw it inside to allow to create a hole, or like to penetrate through the seal. Let's see if that worked here in this case. I want to apply some glue here. Yeah, you can see nicely flowing here. So I can apply some, close it properly again, and now I attach it here. Let's see how this works. Hold it here for a couple of seconds. Probably not the best thing to do, plastic on plastic, also because there's a little bit of a gap here in between. Looks like there's a little bit of an elevation here outside, but I hold it here for a couple of seconds. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, I double checked again and I saw that this area here is definitely lower, so that's not going to work. So I apply the glue here where we usually have the screws, because I don't want to use screws, and so I use it now like that. Let's see, push it down where we usually have the screws, hold it for a couple of seconds, really squeeze it firmly together on both of the sides. Now let's see, yeah, it has perfect hold now. So that's the major thing. Of course, make sure that there's no gap between the two components, because otherwise super glue won't work. If you have some gap in between, then you need something else. Other than that, it seems to work absolutely perfect, exactly how I've expected that. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that quickly here 1 day later. First thing is I've put such lights on top of the fence, have it there now, and they are sitting there now the whole day in full sun, almost 100 degrees, and the connection seems to be very strong. And so I've printed more of these parts, and that's 1 day later. You can see, can still easily open and use this here easily. I can bring this a little bit closer. You can see that better. Works still really nicely. You can now also see that it's a real gel, so it's not a thin liquid. I like the gel much more because it's easier to control, gives me more time to apply, sticks much better on more surfaces, maybe a little bit more sticky or so than on day 1. Probably won't be able to use that after half a year or so, but I don't mind because I have so many of them, and so I can just put this here and push it fully down for about 10 seconds because it's plastic, needs a little bit of longer bonding time. And so let's see, yeah, we have already solid hold after about 10 or 20 seconds. Give it an extra push, but it seems to be really nice. What I also like is how much glue we actually get in only just one single tube here. I can easily install all these 16 lights which I have here, and still probably 50% or more of the glue is left. So I would say full recommendation from my side. So you can buy it directly here from Amazon. I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video, and thanks for watching.